Hello again, everyone. My name is James, and this is The Active Retro, where we take a look at pop culture past and present. Today we have a pretty special review for you, and that's of the Power Morpher from the upcoming 2017 Power Rangers movie from Lionsgate. Now, this Morpher has been available for the last week or two, but now the official release date, the official street date, wasn't until this past Friday, December 2nd. Out of all of the movie toys, this was the one thing I was looking forward to the most. Hopefully, my expectations aren't dashed by the end of this video, but I guess you're just going to have to wait to find out. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging, and then we'll open it up and really get a chance to play around with it. The front of the packaging is an interesting mix of both an open-faced and a window design. Each of the 5 power coins is held in place by a clear window that doesn't hide any of the finer tech details or the dinosaur emblem themselves. I know for me, being able to actually use the Try Me feature to test out some of the electronics on it really did help sell me on this Morpher itself when I saw it in person. It does have on here, of course, where it says includes all 5 coins, and it also does advertise the morphin grid lights and sounds. On the back of the packaging, of course, it has an image of the Power Morpher itself. You also have the instructions to slide lever to activate. Again, it does talk about the morphin grid lights and sounds. And it also shows each one of the 5 power coins. Now, these power coins have been illuminated from behind. They've been retro illuminated, so you're really able to clearly see the dinosaur emblems. Finally, having the Morpher in hand, I can tell you I'm a lot more impressed by it now than I was when I was just looking at the photos that were released several weeks ago. There is a lot of finer details that those images just did not convey. What we originally thought was just plain gray plastic actually has some sparkle, some glitter cast into it, molded into it. Each one of these segments also has some very nice black texturized hard plastic in those spaces that really give it some depth and detail. The very front of the Morpher is kind of like a camera aperture, and you can just open that up and you activate some lights and sounds whenever you slide that aperture to the right or to the left, depending on which way it's facing you. You have 2 sounds. First was that opening sound. The second is more of a standby mode. The standby mode sounds whenever the aperture is open and before you close it. Of course, closing the aperture causes the lights to spin real fast and it activates a different sound. Now let's go ahead and put a coin in the Morpher. So let's open it back up. We have our Tyranno coin. Now it does make a different sound whenever the coin is inserted. And let's morph. So overall, this is a very neat electronic action feature. I'm glad it does have several different modes, like the standby mode. The coin is very easy to place and remove. Now, the back of the Morpher, there's not much to look at. There's none of those black textured pieces. You do have a belt hook built right into the Morpher that allows you to clip it onto the front of your belt. So let's go ahead and take a look at the coins, starting with the Tyranno coin here. They are all very similar coins in design. They'll have that gold outer edge. They do all have the finer tech detailing, and they do have these really lovely dinosaur emblems etched into it, molded into them. Now, you can't really see the dinosaurs that well until you hold it up to a light source, and when you do, you just get that beautifully retro-lit silhouette of the dinosaur. I think it's a very subtle way of still incorporating the dinosaur theme into the Morpher, into the coins, but it not being as forward as, say, the original power coins. Even though the dinosaur emblem is more prominent when it's backlit, when it's retrolit, you still see the tech detail very well. I can't tell you how much I like these coins. I think they were very well done. They were executed well. The sculpting on them is just top notch, from the tech details to the dinosaur emblem. They do have a nice weight to them. They don't feel as light or as cheap as the original 93 Mighty Morphin Morpher coins. Of course, these aren't heavy like the die-cast metal legacy coins, but you shouldn't expect them to. For what they are, though, and for what they do and how they look, I think these are excellent coins, and I think these were very, very well executed and thought out. Well, everyone, that's been my review of the 2017 Power Rangers movie Power Morpher. Like I said, if you only pick up one toy out of everything that's available so far, I highly recommend you consider getting this Morpher. It feels very hefty. It has a lot of great detail for the price. It also does have the very fun electronic lights and sounds. And of course, the power coins themselves are well worth the admission price. They're beautifully detailed and they do look and display great. Thank you again for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button down below. If you want to leave your thoughts or comments, please leave those down below in the comments section. It seems to be a great place for comments. If you like this review, if you like my style of reviews, please hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate it. You can also check out a high-res image gallery of this Morpher and comparison shots of the Morpher with the Legacy Morpher over on my blog, theactiveretro.com. Link is down below in the description, as well as social media links for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So thank you again for watching, everybody. And as always, it's Morphin time.